90 Day Fiancé star David Toborowski seems to have left America for good with his pregnant wife Annie Suwan, and it looks like the worst decision he could have taken amid their baby's arrival. David and Annie were never hailed as a popular 90 Day Fiancé couple during their season 5 debut. David and Annie's 24-year age gap was just one of the reasons why viewers detested David. They also didn't like how David had chosen to start over by turning into an absent father for his kids from his first marriage and diverting all his attention to his younger wife. David's relationships with the family he abandoned have improved now. His recent appearances on Pillow Talk with Annie have helped improve David's image. David and Annie also look like they're genuinely in love and are happy with each other. David may have been in a dark place when he was in Thailand before meeting Annie, but he managed to clean up his act. David somehow owes it all to Annie's likability. It could be why David is going all out to keep Annie happy and make sure she has a comfortable pregnancy. David's giving up his home country. David's Thailand move seems to be permanent. In November 2024, pregnancy had been challenging for Annie, who had been coping with back pain and the recent loss of her grandmother. Amid all this, David dropped the news that he was heading to Thailand. However, he was not going alone. Annie was going to be accompanying him. David posted a photo of himself for his visa application, signaling that he was preparing for the trip. A puzzled fan asked why Annie was having the baby in Thailand, to which David responded, "Her family is there." David further reassured another fan that having the baby in Thailand would be very safe. When another fan expressed concern about the impact of having the baby in Thailand on Annie's citizenship, considering how hard she worked to get it, David clarified that their daughter would be a dual citizen. However, David was putting Annie's emotions first while he spoke about this major decision. It did not look like David had considered what leaving America meant, especially considering the lifestyle he was used to living with Annie. David is 56 and has his own list of health issues. David already had a stroke before his debut. He hasn't talked about his health now, but weight loss helped David take control of his health. David dropped around 70 pounds in the last few years after noticing he was feeling exhausted while climbing a mountain in Thailand. With his growing age, David might want to avoid significant changes like moving to a different country and prioritize familiarity and stability over trying new environments. Being in a known environment with cherished memories can provide a sense of security and well-being. David may miss the comforts of home. David has a posh property in Scottsdale. David and Annie's financial situation has improved a great deal in the last few years, but moving can be costly and may not be financially feasible, especially with the added cost of raising a baby. Although Annie has a successful cameo and a fashion business, David seems to be the one bearing the heavier expenses in the household. David recently invested in a $500,000 property in Scottsdale, Arizona, which was a tremendous upgrade from the storage unit they had to live in when they married. David had chosen Thailand over their 4-bedroom, 2.5-bathroom townhome. David and Annie have a few homes in Thailand, with Annie owning 2 condos of her own, one of which is a beachfront property. It could have been inventive enough for the pair to consider giving up their life in America. However, David also recently bought a new car for Annie as a push present and even started working at a real estate company. It appears David is the one who's made more sacrifices, which might be worth it in the end, even if, for now, they make David look hasty. David's career may take a hit in Thailand. David chose to expand his career by becoming a licensed real estate agent in May 2024, seeking to diversify his income. It's not even been a year, and hence, his moving might not be a great idea, even if it's possible for him to work remotely. David was seen trying to sell one of his properties to Jenny Slatton and Sumit Singh on 90 Day Fiancé, so he could have some experience in the Thai real estate market as well. However, will it be able to generate the same income and comfort as his job in the US? 90 Day Fiancé, Before the 90 Days airs Sundays at 8 p.m. EST on TLC.